What's going on YouTube? Climb here. Thanks again for joining me on another gameplay breakdown. Here I just wanted to display this as another episode or another video of myself, Trag, and Dash playing threes, and really wanted to reinforce some of the suggested principles or monikers from last video of home base, primary base, secondary base, whatever, and just working as a team, moving as a team, and not necessarily splitting off to try to work flanks and be the slayer. So you see there that I worked with my primary. I saw him out. You saw the flare Glenn's flare from the sniper. So I didn't want to challenge a reposition. Get this guy weak. Thankfully I don't go down. And because Dash and Trag, we were rotating as a team, they're able to get the team wipe. Right, so I was able to take that initial aggro, get a lot of damage on that first guy. Dash was able to clean him up and keep that fire rate going with Trag team fire. I mean, it was incredible. So because of that play, we're now able to make this middle map our primary and secondary home bases. So whether you're for this or against this, this particular gameplay is fairly passive, right? There's some justification in my mind for this, because at this point you can tell that we are in control of the pace. I mean, especially by our score 590 to 0 points. So we want to continue controlling the pace, and again, from the principles of last time, this is a lot of how we are able to do that. So we're going to rotate right and left just to see where they're going to push or going to call out, and then if someone was pushing there, Dash and Trag would be right there again with me to team fire. So here I'm going to do a little keel stealing. Oh, it's just so sexy. I'm sorry, Trag, I love you. But we recognize there's two bodies down, so we rush in and we want to team fire this guy. We want to make sure that they're not getting a cascade of revives. And again, it's because we're there together. No one's trying to do a massive flank, because you really don't need to do much of a flank at this point for us, because we have control, right? So if we're the opposing team, I can see that the need, as to try to break up the monotony, try to break up that that control. So they're doing a poor job. The opposing team is doing a poor job in that sense, and it's probably because they're three blueberries not communicating, whereas we're three DOD, right, who are amazing in the first place, but then three guys who are able to communicate. So I know there's another guy here, throw a terrible grenade, but here I'm just trying to push in, cause a little pressure. There's two guys down. We want to again try to get that team wipe, but he's not peeking out, so I just call out, we need to back up. So especially as he's trying to telesto us, throw a grenade there just to zone, and it's a reset. So this guy kind of gets the jump, and thankfully I don't die from it. But then Dash and Trag are able to help cover me while my health is healing. Right, really solid team support there. Recognize someone's down below. I think I end up killing him with my bow. Thankfully he walks right into it. And this is unfortunately the sad part of having a bow, right? So not only did I miss that, it's running out. I panic and just miss that guy by like a hair's width. That sucked. So it's okay. So Dash is coming in. We're trying to suggest to not get the revive, but Dash made a really smart decision getting the revive. We're able to get a little cascading of revives. Unfortunately, Trag did get his own res. That could have helped get me some overshield as well, so just be a little patient. I do a bad, I don't know how my shots aren't sticking there. Sometimes hand cannons are really inconsistent. And you can see here I'm even checking, so, I'll address this in another video when you're talking about sights and barrels and stuff like that. So I'm excited to bring you that in a future video. But to my earlier point, wait especially on threes, wait a little bit. Look around to see if there's a potential for you to get another res or for you to get rezzed. For allowing those moments where we can kind of cascade that and get the overshields and push together. You can make a 1v1 a 2v1 pretty easily. Okay, so I see Dash is down. I was going to go for him because he's up. Someone pops up on my radar. I don't go for him because I'm assuming they're hard scoping. So I get Trag up. I was hoping I was going to take the aggro. I wasn't trying to bait him. Grenade up, get this guy down. I see him pushing, throw my smoke down, disorient him, falls down, smack him. I did not recognize that guy was on me. So thankfully get the little 3-tap there, and everything connects. It was a really fast-paced decision making, and thankfully worked out well in my favor. And it allowed us to get that to get these res. And that's a nice little snipe there just to finish it off. So certainly a lot going on. Unfortunately, we couldn't mercy these guys before heavy like the other videos, but you can see that we're continuing in the pace. Dasher's going to try to go in super, and again, another tip: if you just wait for your teammate or teammates to revive, right, comes up wherever you guys are, and then you're able to push in with heavy. So now with me with heavy, besides just me resetting with special ammo, I'm going to try to bait their rockets. So for me, I'm assuming that they're going to have rockets. And what do rockets do, especially here, you probably knows, they like to shoot down that hallway, as I would too. But I'm able to bait that guy out. I'm able to kill this guy off to my right. Thankfully, if that had to be almost any other rocket that had grenades and horseshoes, I should have been dead by all means. But there's two guys there. I see them getting hunted. Try to just get out of the way. They're wasting another rocket. Trag is doing a great job pushing the unexpected flank. I want to go out there and help push with him. But the support, he gets both of them down. I turn back around because my radar pops up. Fortunately, Dash goes down. But at least we still have some heavy control. Get the rest of the points. And again, it's a reset. So I see him obviously popping up down mid. Waiting for him to pop out. Get one down. Get that 10 kill streak. Super sexy. Fortunately, Trag goes down. But I see they're calling out to me that they're hard scoping. So you see me coming here hard on the right. They're not expecting me to pop in so close because they're hard scoping. And then I'm able to finish him off while Dash gets the res. So I only did that because I had heavy, or maybe if I had a super I would have done that. But I wouldn't have done that with my primary. Probably not. That's hard to say actually. I might have as well. But just kind of really good callouts by Trag and Dash, and just also knowing where the team is, what you can do manipulating those sight lines, right? So I mean, this guy here, he's crouched. I know he's down to the left there, and I change my sight line. I'm expecting him to look head height, right? As he probably should, or normally would, and I just changed that sight line up a little bit. This guy gets a dirty snipe on me, unfortunately. And we're telling Dash to try to res us, but then not res us because we're trying to play with what this guy is doing. But Dash, because he keeps going back and forth, and we're giving some decent callouts, I'm sure, is that he's able to get a little pressure on them. We, Trag and myself, are able to res, and we're able to come back into support Dash. Trag pops his golden gun, right? So if you pop your super, make sure you call it out. Gets that flank, and then we just want to make sure we get that team wipe. So unfortunately, Trag goes down. Dash comes in for the great support. I want to make sure my other teammate is supported. While he's getting the res, I'm chasing this guy down. Nice little jumping headshot. Or actually, it wasn't a headshot. Sure, it looked like it, but at least a jumping shot. And again, we're at least together, right? So just try not to push in the flank too much. I tell Dash to let us just reset back into here. Let's take this mid map. Let's not split up too much. We don't want them to get it. And especially since we're so close to winning at this point. Just coming back into home base, waiting for Trag to get his res back. I get hurt pretty bad. Get a cheeky little grenade kill. And we're just trying to get these last little points here. Obviously I see someone's trying to throw a grenade. I'm trying to just play safe at this point. We don't want to get them some last minute lead. Not that I expect them to, but you just want to just want to make sure you're ensuring that win. So hopefully that gameplay helped a little bit, at least reinforcing some of these principles as far as really, seeing how effective it is to sticking together. I mean, these again can be applied to trials. They can be applied to doubles, especially on objective-based gameplays or games that push as a team, stay as a team. And I've got some more gameplay later I'm going to do on doubles that really helps highlight that in a different capacity. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, really appreciate you watching. Let me know down in the comment section. Cheers, everyone.